coming in from Jammu and Kashmir. There has been an encounter that went on through the night, and now there is a crackdown on terror in the Kashmir Valley. It was a joint operation by the Indian Army and the Jammu and Kashmir Police to corner the terrorists, and these combing operations were launched in Kalakote. JNK and police and the army are using technology as well. Remember, this is now increasingly becoming an issue, specifically what we saw in Anantnag, in Kokarnag, where it was a forest area where these terrorists managed the hideout. And technology is being used to monitor the terrorists in the area. A combing operation is presently on. So it was about a few hours ago that an encounter had started, and the crackdown on terrorism in the valley. These are joint operations currently on. All deferred visuals on your screen. We'll try and get you the latest on it. Let's go across to Sunil Ji Bhatt as well. Sunil, now we are talking about Kalakote in the Kashmir Valley. So again, forest areas similar to Anantnag, Kokarnag, that the terrorists are now using, clearly aware of the fact that it could make the assignment more difficult for the Indian Army and the Jammu and Kashmir Police to be able to find out these terrorist places.
Well, Pooja, in the last 2 years, we are seeing a pattern that, terrorists are hiding in forest areas and encounters are taking place in forest areas, whether it's the Rajouri district, Poonch district, or more recently in Kokarnag area of South Kashmir. So there has been a change in strategy of terrorists in the densely populated areas. There are no reports of encounters these days, whether it's the Kashmir Valley or Jammu region. But now terrorists and Pakistan are desperately trying to revive terrorism in hilly districts of Jammu region, particularly the twin border districts of Rajouri and Poonch. And look at the terrain of this area. This entire stretch is, surrounded by mountains, densely forested areas. So it becomes very challenging and difficult for the security forces to carry out an anti-terror operation in areas like these. And that is why in the recent past we have lost many of our brave hearts in these anti-terror operations. Yesterday also there was a specific input that security forces had, that there was presence of terrorists in the forest area here in Kalakote, subdivision of Rajouri district, and after that a joint operation was launched by the Indian Army and the Jammu and Kashmir Police. And since then a massive search operation is on, but late in the night there was confirmation from our sources that contact has been established between the security forces and terrorists, and since then encounter is on. Even right now we are getting reports from our sources that encounter is still on. There is exchange of fire that is taking place between the security forces and the terrorists.
Sunil, I'll come back to you in some time as well, as this is a developing situation. I'll go across to Rajouri in just a short while. A big crackdown on terror in the Jammu and Kashmir area. Remember, the terrorists also are changing their strategies and patterns, and specifically opting for the forest areas.